Hello students and families, this is Mr. Panza going over Lesson 2 in our Estimation, Factors, and Multiple Units, focused on these two questions. Question 1, why do we estimate? And question 2, how do we round? The reason we estimate is for reasonableness. We want to make sure that an answer is reasonable when we're rounding. And that's our main focus today, rounding. I'm going to teach you how to round by 4 simple steps so you can get every single estimation question correct every single time. So without further delay, here are the rules to rounding. Rule 1, underline the number in the place value you will round. Rule 2, circle and highlight the number to the right of the underlying digit. Rule 3, sing the chant. 5 above, give it a shove. 4 below, leave it go. Rule 4, anything you circle, highlight, or to the right becomes a 0 and you'll be all right. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at Rule 3. Singing the chant is certainly good, and it helps you answer the problem, but you have to understand what it means when you say 5 above, give it a shove, and 4 below, leave it go. When I say 5 or above, give it a shove, I'm talking about the number that is circled and highlighted. But that is talking to the number that you underlined, which means if the number that you circled and highlighted is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, it is telling the number that you underlined to give it a shove or add 1. If the number is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and again I'm talking about the number that you circled, then the number that you underlined, you add nothing to it. It stays the same. So this circle, along with the chant, when you're talking about 4 or below, you obviously then
leave it go.
And when you're talking about 5 or above, you
give it a shove.
So these two things go hand in hand with Rule 3. Let's try it out. If I have a number, 12,378, and the question is asking me to round it to the nearest thousand, then I need to follow the rules. Clue 1, Rule 1. Underline the digit in the thousands place value. So, based on my place value lesson, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, I need to underline the 2 because this 2 is in the thousands place value. Clue 2 and Rule 2. I need to circle and highlight the number on the right. They're talking about the number to the right of the underlying digit. So I circle the number 3. And I highlight this digit because this digit is the one I'm singing the song about, and this digit also is the boss digit of this digit, which is what we are rounding. So then I need to take a look at Clue 3 or Rule 3, sing the chant. Well, this is a 3, which means it is a 4 or below. And I know that the song tells me that if it is a 4 or below, then I
leave it go.
But you have to know that you are leaving the 2 go, which means when I'm solving my problem, I write down my 1 because that one stays the same. I'm rounding to the nearest thousand. And this 2 gets left alone because the 3 tells me that I add 0 to that 2, so that also stays the same. In order to solve this problem, you have to go down to Clue 4 or Step 4. Anything you circle, highlight, and to the right becomes a 0, and you are all right. So the number that I've circled and highlighted is 3, that becomes a 0. And any number to the right, the 7 and the 8, also become a 0. Which means when I am rounding the number 12,378 to the nearest thousand, my final answer is 12,000. Let's try one more. If I want to round this number, 56,163, to the nearest hundred, I just need to follow these clues and Mr. Panza's rules. The first clue tells me that I need to underline the digit in the hundreds place value, which is my 1 because it is in the 1, 10, hundreds. My second clue tells me that I need to circle and highlight the number to the right, and we're talking about the number to the right of the underlined number. So I first circle my 6, and then I highlight my 6. Rule 3, clue 3, tells me that I need to sing the chant. I'm singing the chant about the 6, but this number is singing about this number. So for example, the 6 in my circle tells me I need to add 1, or in other words,
give it a shove.
I need to take that 1 and shove it up a +1. So now I'm ready to start writing in my answer. The 5 and the 6 and the 56,163 stay the same, but the 1 gets changed. What do I change it to? A 2, because I gave it a shove, using my circle here, +1, and now I'm ready to complete my problem. Clue 4, rule 4. Anything in your circle and highlight and to the right becomes a 0, and you're all right. So this is in my circle and highlighted, and also anything to the right, which would be this 3, become a 0, and you're all right. So when rounding the number 56,163 to the nearest 100, and following these 4 rules, I get the answer of 56,200. If you want, continue to try these problems. First, try 5,690. Press pause to check your answer after you're done. Now that you've completed the problem, press play to reveal the answer. When rounding this to the nearest 100, you get 5,700. Try the same for the next one, 72,932. Round this to the nearest 1,000. Press pause now. Now that you've pressed play, you're ready for the answer. If not, continue to pause. If you are, the answer is 73,000. Number 3, 691,843 rounded to the highest place value, the 100,000s. Press pause now. Now that you've pressed play, you're ready for your answer. If not, press pause again until you're done your work. The answer is 700,000. And our final try it out problem, 4,305,344. Do your work and press pause. Now that you've pressed play again, you're ready for me to reveal the answer, which in this case is 4,305,000. I used the rounding rules, which again, underline, circle, sing the chant, change numbers to the 0, to answer our main question today, how do we round in order to estimate? I hope this lesson video helped you out. Have a great evening.